Welcome to introduction of HLOOKUP function. Under this section we are going to look at that what's the HLOOKUP function and what are the type of HLOOKUP function. The first part we are going to look at that what's the HLOOKUP function. HLOOKUP function is an actual function to look up and retrieve the data from a specific row in the table. The H in the HLOOKUP stand for horizontal, where lookup value appear in the first row of the table moving horizontally in the right. It means that we have already studied about VLOOKUP function. V mean vertical lookup function. Now we are going to study HLOOKUP function. H mean horizontal lookup function, right? The horizontal lookup function mean based on the horizontal lookup we can extract the data from the particular range or particular table. That is called that HLOOKUP function. The formula is very simple. First we have to put that equal sign, then we need to call the HLOOKUP and we have to write it HLOOKUP. Then start the bracket. We have to pass 4 parameters inside the bracket. The first parameter is lookup value. Lookup value mean which basis you are going to be search, right? So that is the lookup value. The second we have to pass the table array. We have to select the table. Then third is row index. In the VLOOKUP function it shows that column index, but here in the row index we have to be enter. After that the range of lookup. If you want to get that exact match, we have to be select the exact. If you want to get that approximate, you can choose the approximate match. So this is the example we are going to look in the practical section. In the HLOOKUP function exact match, under the exact match we are going to do this a practical section. You can see here in the store management sheet, then product code, product name, category, brand, store 1, store 2, store 3, store 4, store 5. Likewise, they have entered the data. And then product code LP1, product name is laptop i3, category i3, model brand is HP, and store 1 available 35 laptop, and store 2 available 40 laptop, and store 3 available 64 laptop, and store 4 available 24 laptop, and store 5 available 68 laptop, right? So now if you want to retrieve the data based on this chart, we can use the HLOOKUP function. If I enter the product code, it will show the product name, category, brand, how many laptops are available is store 1, store 2, store 3, store 4, store 5. We can use the HLOOKUP function. We will see the example in the practical section. Now we are going to look at the type of HLOOKUP function. There are two types of HLOOKUP function based on the lookup range. We can divide it the HLOOKUP function based on the lookup range. The first one is exact match, other one is approximate match. Now we are going to look at that what's the exact match. Exact match mean if you want to get exactly what's the contained in the cell which you want to retrieve the data, we can use the XLOOKUP in the exact match mode, right? For an example, if you enter product code in this cell, the product name, category and brand, store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, laptop available should be retrieved. What's in the contained in the cell, it should be retrieved here. It means that exactly what's the contained in the cell, it should be retrieved to this chart. That is called that exact match. Now we are going to look at the approximate match. Approximate match mean when you want to retrieve the data best match, not necessary to exact match, right? So in this case you need to use the approximate mode in the HLOOKUP function. If you look at this example, you can easy to understand. We will practice this example in the practical section. You can see here this is employee sales report 2020 and then sale commissions. If it is sales 0 to 10,000, it's not applicable, right? And 10,000 to 15,000, the commission should be 5%, and 15,000 to 20,000, the commission should be 8%. Then 20,000 to 25,000, the commission should be 11%, and more than 25,000, the commission should be 14%. So if you want to be use this commission percentage in this commission column, we can use that approximate match, right? Based on the approximate match, we can retrieve the data from this table to here, right? It will match the best matching to retrieve the data. We will see in the practical section in the deep manner about this topic. Now we are going to come to the practical section for the HLOOKUP function exact match. You can see here I created two worksheets. First sheet is contain the exact match for the HLOOKUP function. The second is approximate match for the HLOOKUP function. You can download this workbook under the resource sections. Now we are going to do the practice. This is the HLOOKUP function exact match we are going to use. This is the store management sheet. You can see here in the row product code, product name, category, brand, store 1, store 2, store 3, store 4, store 5, right? It means that product code LP01, the product name is laptop i3, category is i3 model, brand is HP, and store 1 available 35, store 2 available 40, store 3 available 64, store 4 available 25, store 5 is available 68, right? So this is the details available here. Likewise, product code LP02, LP03, LP04, LP05, LP06. But here I create a chart. If I just enter the product code, the product name, product category, brand, store 1, store 2, store 3, store 4, store 5, available stock should be appear here. If you want to retrieve the data from this range to here, we can use the HLOOKUP function, because we are going to search based on the row index, right? If we search based on the column, we will use the VLOOKUP function, but here you can see the header is the row wise, so we need to use the HLOOKUP function, right? So now I'm going to do the practice. So the first product code is unique value for here. So we are going to search based on the product code. I'm going to put the product code in this cell as a list. So how can I put as a list? It's a very simple. I'm going to go to the data ribbon and I'm going to click the data validation, and I'm going to click the list and the source file available here. This is the source, and I'm going to click OK button. If I click OK button, you can see the product code available. So I'm going to choose the LP001, right? So product name I'm going to retrieve from this table to here. How can I get it? It's very simple by using HLOOKUP function. So I'm going to put that equal sign. Then I need to call the HLOOKUP function. Start the bracket. We have to pass 4 parameters in the HLOOKUP function. The first one is lookup value. We are going to retrieve the data based on the product code. So I'm going to use the lookup value is the product code. I'm going to choose comma, and table array. I'm going to choose the table array here. This is the table array, right? And comma, and then row index. Here is not column index. This is a row index, because the headers are available, the details are available in the row wise, right? So the row index for the product name, where is available, which row available, the product name available first row, second row. So second row. We have to enter the second, comma. We need exact match or approximate match. We need exact match. What's up here in the cell? It should be up here. So I'm going to be choose exact match. Then I'm going to be close the bracket, then enter. So the product name is laptop i3, right? Okay. So category is which row? First, second, third row. So just I'm going to be copy this formula. I can copy this formula here also, and I'm going to be paste here. But the row index is not 2. This is the 3. 4 categories. You can see product code 1, product name second. The third is category. So third row we need to be choose. If I enter the 3, the category will appear here. So i3 model. Then brand 4, store 1 5, store 2 is 6. Likewise I have to enter. I have already copied the formula, and I'm going to be enter here. This is the third, and brand is available in the fourth row. So I'm going to be paste the formula, and I'm going to be change 4 and enter. And the store 1 available in the fifth row, and I'm going to be enter. And this is the sixth row, and this is the seventh row, and this is the eighth row, and the store 5 is ninth row, and enter. Now your inventory status chart is ready. If you choose any product code, it will retrieve the data from this table. For an example, if I click the LP002, you can see LP002 is the laptop i3 and i3 model, Samsung 54, 68, 98, 32 and 65, right? Likewise, you can retrieve the data from this range to here, right? So if you change anything else here, it will be reflect here. For example, I'm going to be change LP002. This is 70, right? If I change the 70, here also will change. For example, 70. You can see 70. But actually this is 65. So I'm going to be enter. So anything changed in this range, it will be reflect here. So this is the perfect. This is the very simple to retrieve the data by using HLOOKUP function. Now we are going to be look at that HLOOKUP function approximate match. We are going to be practice for the HLOOKUP function approximate match. This is the employee sales report 2020. You can see here employee's name and sales are available here, and the criteria is if the sales below 10,000 there is no commissions, right? And if the sale is 10,000 to 15,000, the commission should be 5%, and 15,000 to 20,000 the commission should be 8%, then 20,000 to 25,000 the commission should be 11%, and more than 25,000 the commission should be 14%. So this is the managerial people decision. So we need to be put the commission here based on this criteria. So how can we put? We can put based on the VLOOKUP function in approximate match. So how can I'm going to be put it? First I'm going to be enter the equal sign, and I need to call that HLOOKUP function. HLOOKUP function, and start the bracket, and the lookup value mean which base we are going to be produce the commission based on their total sales, right? So this is the sales, right? The sales is a lookup value, comma, table array. The table array, you can see this is the table array. Based on this criteria, we are going to be give the commissions. So this is a table, comma, then row index. This is which row available for the commission percentage. The commission percentage available in the second row. First sale, the second is commission. So the second row is the commission percentage. So I'm going to be put that 2, comma. We need exact match or approximate match. We need approximate match. The range, based on the best range, we need to be retrieve the data. So I'm going to be choose the approximate match. So I'm going to choose the approximate match, then close the bracket, then enter. Now you can see 18,258. It will come in this range, 15 to 20%. 15 to 20%, we are going to give the 8%, right? 8% commission. Now we are going to be apply the formula everywhere. It's very simple. You know that B8, it's a relatives reference. When we change the cell, it will change, but the table is not change, so we need to be put the lock. So I'm going to press the F4 into the keyboard, and row index also not change, so I'm going to be row index also not change. Then everything is perfect, so I'm going to be enter. Then I'm going to be drag and drop. So you can see everywhere appear. Otherwise you can copy the formula and you can paste every single cell, right? So now the commission percentage is ready. For example, if it is more than 25,000, how many percentage? 14%. You can see here 25,148, so should be 14%, right? 13,254, it is coming 10,000 to 15,000, so should be 5%. So you can see 5%. So our commission table is ready. Then I'm going to be calculate the commission amount. How can we calculate? Equal sales multiple by commission percentage and enter. And I'm going to be double click. It will be autofill. You can see here everything is perfect, right? So if it is change anything else here, if we change the commission percentage, it will be reflected here. If you want to be change the percentage, just you can change here. For example, I'm going to be change the percentage here. If I change the percentage here, it will reflect here, because we use the HLOOKUP function based on this table, right? For example, I'm going to be put 10%, here 20%, here 30%, here 40%. You can see everywhere is change based on the condition or criteria. Now I'm going to be back. I'm going to be put the correct one, 5%, and this is the 8%, and this is the 11%, this is the 14%, right? And if you change the sales range also, it also reflect here, right? So it will also reflect here. If the sales amount below than 10,000, it means that the commission is not applicable, right? So if I enter the amount, if I enter below 10,000, it says that not available. It means that not applicable for that person, right? For example, I'm going to be put that below 10,000, 5,000, but it will say not applicable, right? Not applicable. And if I type the correct amount, it will come to the commission percentage, right? So this is also another informations. And if I change here, it's also reflect in this table. So I hope that you understand well.